Chris gave specific homes for the horsehair so they don't get forgotten and not ordered.
Good morning, Elite. So last night we got the old floor all tore up, got it all thrown out this morning, all sweat, and the new floor is down. Let's see how clean we can keep this.
Okay, so I lied. This is going to be a bigger project than I wanted it to be. I'm going to communicate with the boss man over this before I continue on with anything over here. Because we got so much damage done to this wall. Like, this isn't even properly mounted anymore. It's all ripping out there. With all this dent and drama going on. We got a board back here that it's supposed to be mounted to. It's not even doing anything. It's just floating back here. And it is the ugliest wall that we have, instead of having something very pretty like we still have over here. And I do have a plan to make this better than it is, but I'm going to communicate with Big Boss Hoss first.
First, you need to take a 4-inch grinder and evenly grind the perimeter of the niche. While you're grinding the perimeter of the niche, make sure you're not just grinding the edge, but all the way to the actual box of the niche. This is so when it fits into the wall, it's flush all the way around. While you're grinding the niche perimeter, make sure when on the corners that you're not overlapping and grinding a little too much on the corners. Important because when it fits into a 2x4 stud, if it's left on the ground, it will hit the back wall. This step can be avoided if we pour it correctly. The hat goes on, and when you pour it to the bottom of the hat. You don't pour it to the top of the hat, the bottom. If this happens, there is no grinding on the back of the niche. After the niche is flipped over, you need to sand the edges with 80 grit. Make sure your sander is flat, and you just cut the edge. Make sure that we are sanding out any imperfections that are along the surfaces. After buffing is finished, grab some water and a microfiber towel and wipe down the part. Time to finish up. Take sink wrap, wrap the part, take tape, and wrap it around the corners to secure the wrap.
Rail project tunnel rail update. We have 3 completed. They're labeled. That'll be the start of the booth, and then there's a 1 that goes with a 1 and a 2 that goes with the 2, so that they go in sequence. This is the last one that needs to be assembled yet. I did take a final measurement of the tunnel, and they can be cut off here so that the end can be put in, but that's where we're at.
So it turns out we also needed this top, which I noticed this morning when we finished digging it out behind the 25s. So I made sure I put clear on it right away. While everybody's looking for this other one, 105, goes to the same place. Nobody's looking for this one. But I don't know how much time you think you saved by setting a 105 granite splash and a 105 splash. I think that was silly. I haven't even sprayed this yet. We're going on 18 minutes because I had to back spray this biscuit so we don't fuck up the splash. I think we're confused on when we should and shouldn't put 2 pieces together. Thank you.
I don't know if you guys hear that, but I think we got a leaky camera.
It's great to see everybody stopping and fixing what bugs them.